smokers at? Make some noise. Because I'm a narc. Book 'em. You're under arrest, El Chapo. You guys ever have one of these days? You ever like smoke a big ass joint and just blow it right to a baby's face? We gotta make these kids cool, right, Daddy-O? Grab the Jack Kerouac books and drip a little CBD oil in that baby's ass. Or did you ever do this growing up? Did you ever sprinkle cocaine on your little brother's toothbrush? Like right before kindergarten class? He was like, he was on the playground with like a Bluetooth in his ear and he was handcuffed to an attache case. And he was just walking back and forth on the playground like, buy, sell, trade, buy, sell, trade, buy, sell, trade. Don't look at it, eat it. I like acid, that's my favorite drug, LSD. Parkour down here, my man. Parkour from that side to that side, John Wilkes Booth. Prove your loyalty to this crowd. I'm like you guys, I like acid, I like LSD, right? But every time I drop acid, I jerk off to anime, right? I'm like, oh yeah, Sailor Moon's looking real good this year, man. I got a belt around my neck, I'm like, I don't care if this is a Ross Dress for Less. Squatters' rights! No, you're right, squatters. I want to make, you ever go to a football game and you see the guys with the beer helmets? I want to make like a cocaine helmet with 2 big bags of blow on each side of it. And I want a couple of straws coming out of each bag. And I want to cram them up each of my nostrils and get high as shit and go to an actual football game and root for the referee the entire time. Just be like, yeah, you're making some honest ass calls, bro. Whoa, what's your email, man? Let's start a Hotmail account together. Dude, if we started a band, by this time next year, we could be headlining the Fire Festival. I've done the worst cocaine in my entire life in New Orleans. What is going on? Shame on the coke dealers of New Orleans. Pablo Escobar's rolling in his grave. I swear to God, I bought an 8-ball of this guy. I think I gave him $100. I think he just walked around the side of the building and scratched drywall into a Ziploc bag. I was like, I have good news. I finally smoked weed with my mom. Did it. Took me 36 years of campaigning, finally did it. Now, keep in mind, my mom is a 700-year-old Jew, okay? It wasn't easy. No, she came to my house. We were in Los Angeles, and I'm driving around with my mom, and I go, Mom, smoke pot with me. She goes, no, it's illegal. And I go, no, it's not, it's legal now. And she goes, oh, okay. Swear to God, it's that easy. So we went to my house, and I'm trying to smoke a bowl with her, and she can't inhale. She looks like Dizzy Gillespie the whole time. She's like, so I give her a little weed cookie, and then we start playing Scrabble, and then 20 or 30 minutes later, her eyes got all red, and she looked up at me, and she goes, my mouth is dry. Is that part of the appeal? And then she snapped, and she was like, bring it in. Bill Cosby did it to it. I did it. And I haven't seen her since. By the way, Bill Cosby is guest bartending tonight if you guys want some really strong drinks. Whoa! Do you guys want to know what my original opener for my Netflix special was? I was gonna walk to the front of the stage, jerk off into the audience and go, free Louis C.K. R.I.P. Louis! My man Louis locked up, y'all! Is there medicinal marijuana out here? No, who's the governor? Bobby Jindal? Who? Malcolm Jamal Warner from the Cosby Show? What, L. Ron Hubbard? Okay. I'm excited. I just got my medical crystal meth card. Woo! The doctor was like, you don't have enough scabs on your face, my boy. Let me write you a prescription. I guess my doctor's Foghorn Leghorn. I don't know what that voice is. It's the only impression I can do. What in the? I say what in the? Most of my set is just. What's the most high you've ever been in public, you think, my man? Oh, what do you think, my man? Oh shit, hold on, my man. What's the most high you've ever been in public, my man? What's the most high you've ever been in public? Just talk to me, my man. Jesus Christ. Guy came out of nowhere. I think the most high I've ever been in public is a tie for first place. Okay, there's the first time I did MDMA, Molly, and the other time was when I went and saw the Tupac hologram at Coachella. So the first time I did Molly, it was like 10 years ago. I went to this comedy festival, and I bought a bunch of those little Molly pills, and I went to see a comedy show, and I was with my buddy Carl. I gave him a pill, I took a pill, and we felt like $1 million, right? Serotonin machine gun going off in my brain. And I felt so good that I turned to my friend and I go, dude, if we eat like 4 or 5 more of these little guys, we'll feel 4 or 5 times as good, my man. That's basic math, bro. So we fucking wolfed down a bunch more. What a fucking mistake. Because then my eyeballs started working independently like a chameleon. And they're like David Attenborough for Planet Earth started narrating my thoughts. Like, this asshole is taking more drugs than he can handle. And now his heart will do a Slipknot drum solo. My eyes were doing like Diplo air horn soundtrack. So I fucking panicked. I ran outside. My heart's beating out of my chest, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the fucking hospital. I'm having a meltdown. And I go, no, I got it. I'll make myself throw up. Or we call it pulling the trigger. You know what I mean? Or at least that's what we called it in ballet class. I don't know what you guys call it, but. So I run outside, and I'm fucking slamming my finger in the back of my throat. The problem was I had so much MDMA coursing through my veins, it wasn't making me throw up. It just felt like I was hitting a hidden G-spot in the back of my throat, and my uvula was like a giant clitoris. So I was just like, and I've never come harder in my entire life. First and only time I have ever achieved orgasm. Thank you. Okay, and then the Tupac hologram. All right, so check this out. So I go to Coachella, it's weekend 2. I'm fucking hyped to see this goddamn Tupac hologram. And it's so whack, but I'm like caught up. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see this like Grand Theft Auto 4 era CGI Tupac. So I was drinking all day. We're out in a big field, it's late at night. Thousands of people, we're all watching Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre on stage, right? And my friend Brian hands me like a big ass Xanax bar, right? Like a big fucking like a George Clinton horse pill, right? But Xanax, it's not a good party drug. It makes you black in and out of consciousness. You lose your memory. But I wasn't thinking. So I wolf it down, and I tell my friend Brian, I was like, okay, hold up. I'm gonna make a pee-pee. I go to the porta potties. I come back. My brain must have hit a Xanax black hole because my friend Brian was like, dude, where the fuck have you been? And I go, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, you've been gone for like 45 minutes. The Tupac hologram came and fucking went. You missed the entire fucking thing. And I've never been more mad and high at the same time. And I just turned around and I started ripping grass out of the ground and going, no! And it was during the most mellow Snoop Dogg song of his entire set. So So Snoop Dogg's on stage like S-N-O-O-P, Snoop-a-loop, Snoop, poop, poop-a-scoop, dooba-dooba-dee-doop. And one by one, a sea of 1,000 people just look back at me going, bury me alive! I don't deserve to live! Then I just overhear this dude rolling a blunt behind me, look back and go, well, I guess everybody enjoys Snoop Dogg differently. Is it just me, or is a thug rolling a blunt the most homoerotic sight you've ever seen in your entire life? Especially if they're a little homophobic. They're like, yo, get that gay shit away from me, cuz. Anyway, where was I? No homo. They do this move. Hey, you want to hit this swisher, Wody? Bukkake! We have arrived at the bukkake part of the set. I don't like bukkake, man. Shit's gross. Take it easy, Tokyo. Jesus Christ, what's going on over there? You guys know what bukkake is, right? Some of you are confused, some of you are horny. Listen, if you don't know, bukkake, well, when one woman and 10 bros love each other very much, it's gross, man. I can't watch that shit, dude. It's fucking demoralizing. I'm a feminist, okay? I watch reverse role bukkake where 6 to 10 women squirt on a Japanese businessman's face. I'm sorry. I'm the most progressive motherfucker on Pornhub. Capiche? I sit down on the toilet when I pee to get in touch with my feminine side, and I take a shit in the urinal to get in touch with my masculine side. Come on, New Orleans. I don't like when people say no homo either. I think that's homophobic, man. I think if you say something that could be misconstrued as gay, instead of being like, ew, no homo, I'm not gay, lean into it and suck a fucking dick already. Am I right? It's 2007 or whatever. A hole's a hole, man. We all feel like hot spaghetti in the dark. We've all been to prison or summer camp, right? You can't get a dude's butthole pregnant. No condoms tonight. One time I was drunk at this concert, and I was washing my hands in the bathroom, and this dude came up to me, and he goes, oh shit, man, I'm a huge fan, bro. I was like, thank you, man. And he goes, no, for real, I fucked with your show. I was like, thank you, man. And he goes, you mind if I get a picture real quick? I was like, yeah, no problem. Took a selfie with the guy, and then I swear to God, as he was walking away, I heard him go, yo, psh, Key and Peele! Yo, that's Key and Peele right there, dog. Just took a selfie with him, dog. So not only did that guy think I was Key and Peele, he thinks Key and Peele is one person. First name Keegan, last name Peele. This other dude came up to me, I was in Brooklyn, it was like 2 in the afternoon. Dude came up to me on the sidewalk and he was like, hey, I'm a big fan. I went and saw your live show. Sometimes I'll do the Eric Andre show live, and me and Hannibal will interview people on stage, and then I'll just jump in the audience and spray ranch everywhere and beat people up. It's basically Gallagher meets Gigi Allen for 45 minutes. So this kid came to one of the first tours. So he came up to me on the street. It was 2 in the afternoon in Brooklyn. He goes, hey, I'm a big fan. I've been to your live show. I don't know how to tell you this, but your penis has been in my mouth. I was like, what? I was like, excuse me? But what had happened was, so Hannibal's on stage, and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, the Eric Andre Show. I come out from the back. Keep in mind, it's the season 1 tour, so there's only like 9 dudes in the audience. So I come out from the back butt naked. I didn't know it was legal or illegal at the time. Came out from the back butt naked. I jumped off the front of the stage like, yeah! And this dude was front fucking row, like, no! Ah! And he said for a millisecond, my entire flaccid dick was just like, just like flicked the back of his tonsils. And I just turned and looked at him. I was like, thanks for coming to the show, man. And then we snorted a line of drywall together. But I think the war on drugs is bullshit, man. I think it's a complete waste of taxpayers' money. It's done absolutely zero to curb drug addiction. It just allows cops to lock up black kids 5 times as much as they do white kids. It's racist, Nixon era bullshit. Abolish the DEA. Legalize all drugs in this country. Except for salvia. That shit sucks. Salvia, if you don't know, it's this super hallucinogenic that makes you guaranteed bad trip. You go to fucking planet Zebulon and back. And at best, you feel like you're trapped inside of a losing game of Tetris. You're just like, ah, here comes the purple rectangle! But before we make salvia illegal, this is what I want to do. I want to, you know how Jerry Seinfeld has that show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee? I want to pitch to Netflix comedians in Ubers smoking salvia. So hear me out. So I'll be in the Uber, right? And the Uber driver's not in on it. It's all hidden camera. And it's just me and Ellen DeGeneres in the back, blowing clouds of salvia smoke in the Uber driver's fucking face. He's like, hey, are you the guy from Two Broke Girls? 5 stars. I think the best feeling in the world is when you get pulled over by a cop and you have absolutely nothing illegal on you, right? Don't you feel like the cockiest son of a bitch in that moment? You got no weed, you got, your tags aren't expired, you're not human trafficking or whatever this row is into. I got a lineup of school shooters in row 1. You gotta see them, my man. I mean, it's fucking, I got school shooter energy over here. They all got the same look, smudgy glasses. Your name's probably Dylan, I'm assuming. I know my people, I know my demo. Wait till 8chan hears about this show. Women deny me their pleasures. I can make an AK-47 in 5 minutes on a 3D printer. Eric Andre speaks to the demons in my mind. I'm on the dark web, I'm in the subreddits, I get it. I'll read your manifesto later. Do you remember the show Cops? Did you guys ever watch the show Cops? Is it just me, or is reggae the most inappropriate music they could have picked to open up the show Cops? You can't slap reggae over police brutality footage and call it a day. That's not an intro for a show. The intro to Cops is like, you're under arrest, you unarmed innocent black teenager. Pow! Jamaica mon gone downtown. Rastafari. Welcome to the island of peace and purity. Kiss my boots, you disenfranchised transgender prostitute. Pow! Jamaica is a tropical island paradise. Our national currency is the delicious coconut. This is a system invented by rich, white, Christian, heterosexual businessmen. And if you don't match that description, then it is my job to subjugate and oppress you, motherfucker! For I am your judge, jury, and executioner! The blood vessel in my asshole during that joke. Oh, fuck. I'm sweating like Jeff Epstein's final moments up here. Oh, fuck, Jeff Epstein didn't kill himself, man. 7-Eleven was an inside job, bro. Tyler Perry directed the moon landing, man. I think sex work should be legal too, man. I think, it's a noble profession, sex work. I said sex work. It's a noble profession. I indulged one time. I went to Amsterdam with my friend Michelle, and I'd never been there before, and she took me around the red light district, and it's totally legal, man. And the sex workers dance pretty much naked in the windows, and I thought I would have the maturity to handle an event like that, but I was walking around the red light district like I was Beavis and Butthead. I was just like, and then my friend Michelle turned to me, and she slapped 50 euros in my hand. She goes, yo, bro, it's your first time in Amsterdam, dog? You gotta fuck one of these chicks tonight. Boom! She slapped 50 in my hand, and I went from Beavis and Butthead to the most nervous, nebbishy, neurotic Saul Rosenberg Jew. I was just going up to these women like, excuse me, miss, how much money is it to penetrate your vulva? Gulp. So I found a little sweetie pie. And she took me upstairs to her crust punk bed. We started making the sex. I'm talking penis and vagina type shit. Straight missionary position, cuz. Regular size condom on, bro. And, it's pretty normal, man. I came, she farted, and I went downstairs, and right when I walked outside, I saw an ATM, and I started biting my knuckle. I was like, oh, for 50 more bucks, man, I could go for a round two. Oh, fuck, man, I'm a sex addict, man. I gotta get out of here, man. Get that ATM away from me, man. And I rushed out of there, and then, of course, lo and behold, half an hour later, I was back in the red light district, fucking the shit out of that ATM. So after I went to Amsterdam, I flew over to Cuba. And when I was in Cuba, yes, dame más gasolina or whatever. So I went to Cuba and I bought this souvenir in a gift shop. And the only reason I bought the souvenir is because it is the worst English translation I have ever come across in my entire life. First question is, what in the fuck is this thing? Just off the bat. Second of all, I bought it because it reads, you tell me if this makes sense to you. If you enter to our kitchen and the she finds it dirty, it is because the one that not scrubs this, and the one that this, it is not the one that scrubs. And as you, he won't scrub, don't criticize as this. Don't criticize as this, okay? It works in every language. Hello, it's universal. This was Sammy Sosa's acceptance speech at the MLB Hall of Fame. Yeah. I like to think that this is the first draft of the TLC song, Scrubs. Like T-Boz wrote it while she had a migraine headache and she couldn't get the rhythm right. I don't want no scrubs. It is because the one that not scrubs this, and the one that this, it is not the one that scrubs. Damn it, I don't got it yet. Next time I have an audition for a television show or a movie, and the casting director's like, yeah, feel free to bring in a scene from your favorite play. or a monologue, soliloquy, or a monologue from your favorite film, I want to bring this into the audition with me. I go, yeah, I'm gonna be performing this today. That's my headshot right at the top. And then just deliver the dialogue off of this as if it's the dramatic performance of a lifetime. Just be like, if you enter to our kitchen and the she finds it dirty, it is because the one that not scrubs this and the one that this, it is not the one that scrubs. And as you, he won't scrub. Don't criticize as this. And she'll be like, great, you booked it. You're a dead body on Law and Order. I'm like, yes. Grill that shit, dog. Oh. Here, thank you. Dude, Papa John's got fired from Papa John's. Okay, so Papa fucking John's was dropping the N-bomb at work like it's 1966, like he's Ty Cobb in the dugout. Okay, so this is what happened. So he was like bitching and moaning about the NFL players kneeling, and then they gave him like racial sensitivity training at his work. And during racial sensitivity training, he started saying the N-word like crazy. They're like, dude, this is supposed to have the opposite effect, Papa. And his real defense, I swear to God, he goes, oh, whatever, Colonel Sanders used to say the N-word all the time. Colonel Sanders used to say the N-word all the time? First of all, Colonel Sanders is practically fictional, okay? That is the weakest defense. That's like, whatever, bro. Ronald McDonald threw an egg at a synagogue one time. Ow! Leave the Colonel alone. Oh, and I found this out. It's rumored that KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, has these factory farms where they raise these genetically modified chickens with abnormally large chicken breast meat, 2 to 3 times the size of a natural chicken. And these chickens spend their entire life bogged down by their own chicken breast meat, and they just waddle around in their own filth their entire existence. And I was like, you guys, when I heard that information, I was like, yo, we gotta go down to these factory farms and titty fuck these chickens, dog! These chickens sound hot as fuck, dude! Are you kidding me? It's like spring break Kentucky, baby! Motorboat! Wet chicken contest! Fuck. But I think we should abolish the federal government. Both parties are corrupt. They're not serving us. We should start a new country. I should run for president. That's how fucking old and boring the Constitution is. We should throw that out right away. It condones slavery and prisons. Are you fucking kidding me? Get rid of the Constitution. You know how old it is? You know what the Third Amendment is? The Third Amendment is if a soldier wants to take over your house, the Third Amendment protects you from a soldier commandeering your house. Because it was written in 1766 when there were muskets. You know what I mean? When are you ever going to have to flex the Third Amendment in your real life? Like some drunk admirals on your lawn? Like, oh, come on, bro. Let me crash on the futon tonight, my man. You're like, Admiral, I plead the third, motherfucker. And he's like, come on, man. My battery's on 5%. And my Uber just canceled, man. Let me at least hold the string cheese out the fridge. You're like, take it up with Thomas Jefferson, bitch. Pow! Enough of this libtarded political bullshit. Who eats ass out there? Not me. Lick a toilet, sicko. That's where poop comes from. Yuck. I tried it once, all right? It tasted like a pretzel, all right? It tasted like, you ever had combos at the gas station? It tasted like and looked like a pizza-flavored combo. Yeah. And I did it after she took a shit at the gym. So don't harass me. I got my brown wings, sir, okay? I licked the chocolate balloon knot, all right? I can't put my dick in that thing either, man. I can't put my dick in that asshole because it's like a dirty crab knuckle just suffocating the life out of my dick. And the bushes are right around the corner. What's ever better than a puss, huh? What is ever better than a puss? What's the matter, guys? The pusses are all good? Ah. You don't like it, a puss? You gotta force your dick into that fucking violent, fucking brown circle. Fuck. I mean, gay men don't have much of a choice. You could try sticking in that little pee-pee hole, but that probably hurts a lot. Trust me. I got my asshole licked one time, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you.